Good afternoon, guys! Welcome back to my channel about daily life in Russia from the perspective of an ordinary local woman. My name is Natasha, and today's vlog is about my monthly expenses in Russia. I live in Krasnodar, the south of Russia. Over 1 million people live here, and this is one of the biggest cities in the south of Russia. I'm actually closer to Georgia and Turkey than to Moscow. That's why we have pretty warm climate here. First of all, guys, let's go to Вкусная точка, Russian McDonald's, and buy ice cream. Guys, I ordered ice cream. The price is here, transferred for you. Ordered it using their app. This is how it looks like. It's extremely delicious. I should start today's vlog with explaining our mindset, because in Russia many people prefer to pretend to be rich instead of being rich in reality. What does it mean? That means that many people take loans to buy expensive stuff like the latest iPhones, expensive cars, luxury clothes, and it's very common here. Slavic mindset is actually very similar to Asian mindset and Eastern mindset, and I know many people want to look cool and rich, and it's more important than really have some money. I know it's very different from European mindset, where people prefer frugal lifestyle and saving money instead of spending money on silly things. Well, in Russia, I would be considered as a bit strange person when it comes to money, because I prefer a frugal lifestyle. I don't like to spend money on silly things. I often try to find cut price things, and I really enjoy it. Okay, let's start with the first thing that I have to pay every month, and it's utilities. I paid a bit more than 4,000 rubles last month. It's including all the air conditioner, water, also trash, so everything. It's including all. Also, I pay 600 rubles per month for the internet, I mean Wi-Fi, and also I pay 350 rubles for my mobile connection. It's the cheapest plan because I don't use it very often. I can predict I will receive comments about the price of the rent of my apartment, but my old viewers know that I own my apartment. I also don't pay for mortgage, so this is my apartment. It's pretty small, 45 square meters, so it's not a luxury apartment, but I'm completely satisfied with it and I love it. By the way, watch my apartment tour that I published, and I showed you everything there. You also asked me about a property tax in Russia. It's very low. I pay a bit more than 1,000 rubles annually, so it's very important, not every month, it's annually. And also property insurance isn't compulsory in Russia, and I don't have it. As for groceries, it's from 15 to about 20,000 rubles per month for one person. It depends on the person. For women it's less, for big men it's more, for children it's less for obvious reasons. It also depends on grocery shopping that you prefer. If you go just to one store and buy everything there, your groceries will be more expensive. But for example, me, I go to different grocery stores and I always try to find cheaper prices. Also, if you prefer going to restaurants or deliver food, I mean meals every day, it will be more expensive. Transport. We have a very developed public transport in Russia, but I drive my car. I drive not very often, maybe 1 to 2 times a week, so I spend not a big amount of money on my car. As for car insurance, I pay a bit less than 12,000 rubles annually. As for fuel, I fill my car maybe once in a few months because my car has very little fuel usage, and also I drive not very often, and so the prices of fuel you may see in my video where I pump my car. My dears, look at this Hrushchevka. I like these buildings. They are pretty cozy actually, but I live in a modern building. The main disadvantage of such buildings is that utilities are more expensive there than in modern buildings. I have friends who live in such apartments, but I like neighborhood in Hrushchevkas and Brezhnevkas more than in modern apartment complexes. And there is a modern apartment complex, guys. This small building in front of me is a fitness center. I don't go to fitness centers. I work out at home, but many people prefer to go to such centers. You know, guys, there are Hrushchevkas, Brezhnevkas. I think these buildings in front of me will be Putinkas in the future. My dears, I'm cooking chicken wings. I have already prepared wings. It's farmer. I'm using special seasonings for chicken. Also, I'm using teriyaki sauce and soy sauce. I'm not using salt. My dear YouTube family, this is the result. If you are having your lunch or dinner, enjoy your meal. Of course, as an every normal person, I can have not essential and sometimes unplanned expenses like clothes, cosmetics, and other stuff. The amount of money I can spend on such things is very changing. 1 month I can spend a lot of money because, for example, I bought a lot of clothes, new outfits, or for example, a few months ago I bought a new robot vacuum cleaner, but in another month I can spend just 2,000 rubles, and that is all, only on some skincare products or cosmetics, and I didn't spend a lot of money. That's important to mention that girls usually spend much more money on their beauty and everything than men, because we want to visit a hairdresser, a cosmetologist, sometimes also girls go to a gym and guys also go to a gym. I work out at home, I don't spend money on it. As for a hairdresser, I also don't go there because I don't trust them. I dye my hair at home and I spend maybe $10 a month on my hair because I do everything by myself. I use hair dye without ammonia. It's washing out in a month approximately, but I like how it works and that it doesn't damage my hair. It's necessary because of the very hot climate. My hair usually loses its natural color and it turns into some ginger color, and I don't like it. It always happens because of the very active sun, and I cut my hair by myself. I also do my manicure. I do a gel manicure. It's very popular in Russia. I have all the stuff for such manicure. I bought all the stuff a few months ago and I still don't need anything. Sometimes I buy new colors, but that is all. The only one thing that I spend on it is my time. I also don't go to a cosmetologist because honestly I don't see any necessity for it because I don't trust them. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of problems with my skin because I had acne, and honestly I didn't like what they did with my skin, and now I figure out that they did something that really damaged my skin and made the whole situation even worse. They didn't help me at all, and I visited very good specialists, very good clinics, but anyway, it didn't work for me. But there is an advantage for me, because now I know what products work very good for your skin. I know how to take care of skin. I also do different procedures by myself. It's almost the same as cosmetologists will do in the clinic. I know some do Botox injections and some fillers, but now I don't want to do it. Probably when I will get old, I will do a facelift, but now I don't want to do injections. Now I will show you an approximate amount of money I spend every month in Russia. Write in the comments, is it a big amount for you, or this is a small amount of money? It will be very interesting for me to know your opinion. Sure, this amount of money is very approximate, because sometimes I can spend more money because I, for example, go on vacation and obviously spend a lot of money on this trip. And on another month, I can stay at home and live a very frugal lifestyle, and that's why I didn't spend much money. I also forgot to say that I don't pay for any loan. Usually if I want to buy something, I just collect, I save money, and next, after some time, I just buy what I need and what I want. It's because the interest rate in Russia is very high, and as a result, to take a loan is just not efficient. At least it's how I see it. But I know people who don't care and take loans living in Russia. I usually just try to save money, to collect money. I bought my car without taking any loan, and I'm so happy because of it, because I think, yeah, loans can do all this process easier, because you just take your car and you use it and you just pay for it and everything works okay. And I completely get why people do it, and in some countries it's very good and it works well, but at least how I see it, for me in Russia, loans are very expensive and you just spend a lot of money, and I don't think it's nice. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching my video until the end. Write in the comments what do you think about my monthly expenses. Also write in the comments what topic should I share in the next episode. Have a nice day and God bless you.